Good morning, students. Today, the whole world is facing the greatest epidemic of all times, Corona. Therefore, we have decided to guide you through my video. I am today going to tell you about the chapter Monday Morning Blues. The Monday Morning Blues is written by Mark Twain. He was an American writer, also a novelist, and he is also called the greatest humorist of America. Mr. Franklin has told him the father of English literature in America. This chapter, the Monday Morning Blue, is the story of Tom Sawyer from the book Adventures of Tom Sawyer, written by Mark Twain. So in this story, a boy named Tom Sawyer found himself miserable. Whenever the Monday came, he found himself miserable because it began another work's slow suffering in the school. From every Monday, whenever the Monday came, so he didn't want to go to school because he had to go on fishing. He had the desire to go on fishing. So there it was a slow suffering, another week slow suffering, because the week started from Monday to Friday. Therefore, he wanted to go on fishing, and the title of the story is therefore Monday Morning Blues, means whenever the Monday came, he wanted to go on fishing. So for not going to school, he tried to make some excuses. So first of all, he thought that his upper tooth was loose. One of his upper tooth was loose, and he tried to make it an excuse. But he also thought that if I tell this excuse to my auntie, then she will put out my tooth. Therefore, he kept this excuse for another time. Then he had heard about a doctor. A doctor was telling about a patient, and the patient's finger was about to lose. So he inspected his own finger, and he thought that it was fit for him to chance it, and he thought it is the best way to not go to school, to give it a chance for not going to school. Now, so after some time he began to cry, began to groan loudly. But Sid, who lay in the next bed, slept on. Tom groaned louder, but no result from Sid, because Sid was sleeping beside Tom, and beside Tom wanted to awake him, but Sid could not. After some time, he tried to awake him. He caught him and began to groan loudly. Then Sid yawned. Yawned means he was after sleeping, a person takes heavily oxygen, and he stretched his hand and foot. Then he asked, "What is the matter? What is?" And Tom went on groaning. "Tom, What was going on? Asked Sid. Frightened by the noise, Tom was capable of producing, but Tom did not give any answer. Hey Tom, what is the matter? Again the Sid asked, but Tom was not responding. Then he told. Then she told, I must, don't groan like that, Tom. It is awful. How long have you been groaning this way? So, hours. Oh, don't see it. I am dying. And then he told, I am dying. Then Sid, then he told, I forgive you everything, Sid. Said Tom in a fresh hour of groans. When I am gone, you give my window sash and my cat one eye to that new girl who has come to the town, and tell her. But Sid had flown downstairs and informed Aunt Polly. So after hearing the voice of Tom, Sid went hurriedly, speedily to Aunt Polly and informed Aunt Polly. So after listening Sid's Aunt Polly also hurried to Tom and say, what is the matter with you, Tom? She cried. Aunt Polly cried, oh auntie, my toe. Tom told, my toe is paining. So what is the matter with your toe? Oh auntie, my sore toe is going to fall off. So the old lady sank down in a chair with relief. Means now she understood the matter what Tom was going to tell, and she took a relief. After some time, she again asked for this matter, for sore toe, you are not going to die. Now the Tom understood. Now the Tom understood that perhaps the Aunt Polly has caught his excuse. Now he began to tell that no, my tooth was just so paining that I forget my tooth was, one of my upper tooth was paining, so I forgot to tell you about the teeth. And Aunt Polly told, oh, this is the matter. Your tooth is also loose and it is paining. So why did you make such an excuse? And Aunt Polly was very sad, because she understood that Tom was going to fishing, not for he was going to school. Therefore he made this excuse. And when Tom was caught, then he felt ashamed, very shameful, and Aunt Polly ordered Mary to bring a chunk of fire and a silk thread. One of the end of a silk thread was tied to Tom's tooth, and another was tied to a bedpost, and a chunk of fire was thrust near the Tom's mouth, and tooth came out of his mouth. It was dangling, making some noise. Thus the story ends. Now in the next video I will discuss about the question answer of this chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.